I wasn't really expecting this.
There's stuff everywhere, everywhere. But right now I have to deal with a bigger problem. We took the fridge of that we have in the Defender in our car, and I forgot the last time to clean it. So this is the situation of the fridge. And right now my plan is to start clean with this little help. I hope that work, because it's disgusting. And after I'm going to clean up everywhere. So wish me good luck.
So today I finally had the time and the weather window to dismantle the router, and because I need to redo the bearings inside, and I hoped that would be the only thing that I had to do, but no. After dismantling the whole thing, so the bearing came off with not huge issues. Everything there looks good enough for a 22-year-old boat, but the real problem is in the router itself, and this could actually mean a month delay and several hundred, maybe like a couple of $1,000, and I don't know. Let's see. So here's the deal. This is called clepsydra or something like that. Corrosion is done because of the galvanic currents, and I don't know how deep it goes. I know that it's really heavy. It's at least 2 centimeters wide and 5 millimeters deep. So I think the shaft is gone, and I need to probably completely open the router, cut it open, and see what kind of damage is inside, to understand if it's something that can be fixed or if I need a new shaft or a new router completely. Another thing is that Bavaria, they don't have drainage on the router, which normally other boats have. So now an airplane goes by. So there is a lot of water. As you can see, it's still draining. And there is a lot of water inside. And I don't know, I think for the looks of it, I think the damage is pretty extensive. Anyhow, oh my, I really wasn't expecting this. I really wasn't expecting something like this. That's what happens when when you buy a boat. These kind of things is impossible to see when you buy it. If from the looks of the rest of the boat, I wasn't expecting something like this. But it is what it is, so let's see.
Ta-da! Squeaky clean.
So I have a specialist coming in 2 days that is gonna look at it and give me some advice of what to do. In the meantime, I found this company online. It's called Jifa, and they do routers completely, like shaft and blade all together, which I will need to see if to compare prices and everything, and see if it's better to fix this one than to buy a new one. So I need to take some measurements, and yeah, one step at a time. Let's see.
What the hell are you doing?
I can't talk right now. Okay. This is the Autopilot controller cable that we brought from the seat, and it's short because the seat was smaller. So now I need to expand it. In order to do that, I need to solder micro cables, and I don't really know how to do this, so I'm pretty much just improvising. No, I know. I am 70% short. We'll give you 65.
Nice.
65% short.
It's not like our life depends on it.
Nah, it's
No.
just the Autopilot. If
Absolutely.
this stops working, we just need to essentially drive the whole 2,000 miles. Which, when I say we, I say I. I don't really have the eyes for this kind of work anymore. The sight. I don't have the sight for this kind of work anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. So I need a magnifying glass and a lot of hope.
We are here in Croatia again to show the boat, the seat, to another potential buyer, and we hope this is the right one. How did it go?
How did what?
How did it go?
This time it went well. The guy was an expert seaman that he already did the circumnavigation of the glove once, and he was searching for this kind of boat. He was searching for this size, so everything looks good. Apparently he have to see like another boat next week in Naples, and he will let us know. But the wife give us so many goods for the boat. Even the son liked it very much, and there was nothing that this guy this time, because this is a real sailor and not a freaking boat broker, this guy actually looked around with the right eye, and he didn't find anything that was, you know, a problem or a no-go or a deal breaker, which is good, which is something that we know because we did this boat and we know that the boat is perfect. So yeah, hey, let's hope for the best. maybe next week. He told me like he needs to see this other boat, and then he will let us know, and maybe do a second view of the boat. So I believe, being this guy a real sailor, that next time maybe he wants to go out. So he would like to go out to see how the boat sails and all of that, which is okay for me. So let's see next week how it go. Okay, so it's next day after discovering that the through hole inside the rudder is essentially fucked up. So here it is. As you can see, is completely and absolutely gone. That's a big issue right there. It's actually, my finger fits in it. So what I need to do now is to clean all of that, all of the debris, all of the signs of the time. Everything needs to be cleaned up, and internally and externally. And then the guys from Techno team are gonna come, and we are gonna discuss some way to create. The idea is to create like a ring that will be fit on top of this one, and solder it all together, welding it all together in order to create one piece. Because this here, this can be changed, but it's amazingly a pain. You need to cut fiberglass, you need to reglass the internal, the external. It will be, and it's cold, so it will be like a month or maybe more of delay. So I think we can fix it that way, and yeah, so let's get to work. Okay, so this is all now nice and clean inside, very smooth. Okay, so I will just leave that there until I have a solution. I think the guys from the router, they will come tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I think. So we will look at this together and make a decision. Hopefully the idea of doing the ring, the hover ring, will work, and that will be okay. But that's done. The other thing that I need to look into is all this galvanic corrosion on the keel, which is, this is normal corrosion. This is okay. This doesn't bother me that much, but yeah, no, that's pretty much normal. This is gone. This needs to be changed, but it doesn't look like it have too much of galvanic corrosion. So one good news. I feel like I should have done that part with the router with glasses on. I think I have my eyes full with aluminium debris, which I believe is not good. Where is the tester? So let's go over this one more time. The engine works because we tested it with the battery outside, and it's working perfect. It's going perfect. It's absolutely perfect. As a matter of fact, it even if I do this and I do that, there is continuity, everything is working. So these two are the cables that are connected to the engine, to the engine itself. So if I get positive with positive, negative with negative, and try the ground with ground, and we do it like this, and we do this, 12.3 volts. So everything is working. Even if I go and do on here, so before the cut of the switch, it says 12 and 3, and if I go here it says 0, but then if I push the button it gives you. But if I take the engine that works perfectly and connect the engine to the right connections here and there, nothing happens. I just have no idea. The only thing that comes to mind is that for some reason there's voltage but not enough amps going through that connection for some reason. But I already did the connections on the push button, and I can do those connections to these two connections too. I can do it right away. But they look okay. They look okay to me. They don't move. They look okay. I have to tuck my tail between my legs and call my brother. Damn it. Yeah. So, the problem was, after calling my brother, who didn't have an idea for the problem, well, he told me that maybe the issue could be that the original cable had been disconnected or have any connection problems, that voltage was going through but not amps. And then Marco from La Casa de la Electrónica told me the same thing. So what I did is that I actually went fishing for the cable, and here's what I found. Bavarias, they don't know how to do electronics, that's for sure. So the connections here are done that way, which is awful. So now I will go in and substitute it for everything. But I found this from the switch on the switchboard, found the 13, and that's how it was. And that was the issue. Now it's working. Now it's back working. And let me see. Click here. Works. So now that's done, I will remount the entire pump, and then I will go in that switchboard and substitute all of those connectors with something more serious. Definitely electrical connections in the Bavaria are really poorly designed, but it's okay. Hey, this is fixed.